Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. I know you've heard of Junior Achievement. We're going to find out more about Junior Achievement and a very special event that is coming up next year, but the deadline is next week for nominations, and that is the Business Hall of Fame. Joining me in the studio is Ruth Wilson. Ruth is the program coordinator for JASWIN, and we'll find out what that is in just a moment. Also joining us is Al Mihajlovits. Many of you know him through the Southwestern School Corporation. However, Al is here serving, wearing a different hat today as he is on the board of JASWIN. Ruth, we're going to start off with you. JASWIN's a great acronym, but what is JASWIN?
JASWIN stands for Junior Achievement of Southwestern Indiana, and we cover 11 different counties, 9 counties in Southwestern Indiana, and then 2 counties in Illinois. One of those counties is Du Bois County and the communities within Du Bois County. We actually provide volunteers that go into the classroom to teach programs on work readiness, financial literacy, and entrepreneurship. In Du Bois County, we probably have a total of about 160 volunteers that go into the classroom on fall and spring semester.
And you're pretty well going to all the high schools to do that.
Yes,
right?
we are in a majority of all the schools in the whole Du Bois County area. I think about 52% of all students in Du Bois County receive some sort of JA experience in their classroom career.
That is terrific. Junior Achievement is really a wonderful program that occurs in the area and throughout the area. Mm-hmm. And your organization does a great job of pulling everything together. But there's a special event that you held, really, I guess for the first time, it would have been this year in around May 2015. Mm-hmm. But we're going to hold it again. It's the second annual Business Hall of Fame. And Al, you are on the selection committee for the Business Hall of Fame.
That's correct.
I guess, first of all, explain what is the Business Hall of Fame, and then we'll talk about some of the...
Well, you know, the Business Hall of Fame is to recognize individuals in the business world who either A, are still active or retired, or B, a historic individual who has, carved their niche and, not only, made it in that leadership role, but also has given back to given back to our community. So really, we recognize 2 individuals, one on the active or retired side, and the other one on the historic side.
Okay, and last year it was Bob Ruck-Riegel.
Last year we had Bob Ruck-Riegel, who was an active, a part of that, and then also Doug Hobbig.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yes, Mr. Hobbig, who was on the side of the historic part.
Now, so we're accepting nominations now, and this isn't something that just, okay, we're going to pull them out of a hat. It's pretty easy. No, you're going to do to where you have to have people nominated by next week, the 23rd?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and that nomination actually comes, into me, and then what we do is we filter that, come up with a bio, and then we send that out to our selection committee. We break it down into the top 5 in each one of those categories, and then we'll be meeting in mid-December to finally come up with our top 1 in each one of those categories.
And really, it's not a surprise to the business because you'll announce in January who they are, but they're honored in May.
Exactly. Yeah, we will have a we will have a time where we'll bring the media in, to give out the names of those who will be recognizing, and then we'll have a breakfast, Business Hall of Fame breakfast in May to actually recognize those 2 individuals.
Okay, and Ruth, why is Junior Achievement holding this event? What is your association with it?
Well, for many years, we have held a Business Hall of Fame in Vanderburgh County, and this was something that Du Bois County was very passionate about. Mm-hmm. They felt like, this was something unique to the community, and so we have joined together with Jasper and Southwest had joined together as one united board. And so last year was, like I said, was our first event that we had. I think it's something that's very unique. I mean, I know that here in Jasper they do, the Boy Scouts has a citizenship award, I believe is what it's called. And so this is something that's kind of very unique, that it's a Business Hall of Fame to honor and to remember, those folks that have made a significant impact in the community.
Okay, now I guess but right now what we're looking for is nominees.
That's correct.
And who should get nominated, who will do the nomination, and how do you fill out a form, if there is a form?
We do have a form available. Yes, we do. and just some of the criteria.
Yes.
For selection. And I brought, so that I wouldn't miss some of those things. Individuals living, or working or involved in Du Bois County, they must exclude or demonstrate business excellence, courage, thinking and acting, inspired leadership, community mindedness, and personal involvement. And one of the parts of junior achievement is actually leadership and entrepreneurship. And we try to teach our kids that there's more out there than just going into the workforce or going to college. That you can pursue your own dreams and through that entrepreneurship. And these are individuals that we're trying to recognize who have done that, who have given back to our society. And our hope is that those kids who are able to do those things, that we talk about the brain drain, that kids leaving us, the top-notch students who leave us and don't come back to Du Bois County, that we can present to them an opportunity that why they should come back and be part of our county, and also give back as they progress in that business world.
So are we saluting the business or the individual? It's the Business Hall of Fame, but it's an individual that's selected, correct?
It's actually an individual, but it's an individual who has made it in the business world.
Okay. Who should be making the nominations? Is this pretty well open to anybody to make the nomination?
In a sense, yes, it is.
Okay.
It's open. We have provided to our committee, the committee members who will be making selections. We provided them, the proper paperwork, for them to recognize or nominate, and also through this and some other things that we're trying to make it available. We've got it available through both chambers of commerce, the form. So hopefully, what happened last year, and it was outstanding, that morning with recognizing those two individuals. What happened last year were spur, even more nominees.
Mm-hmm. Now, is there I guess there's a form that has to be filled out. Do you need letters of recommendation? What should somebody do in preparing this nomination by the 23rd?
Mm-hmm. We have a form available, and basically what we'd like to have on there is A, the nominee, mm-hmm. B, just some history behind that person, and kind of a bio, of really, how they how they gave back, how they made it in their business, and then how, what are the things that they have done, to truly be a factor in recognition.
Okay. Is there anything else that people need to know if they're going to make? I guess, where can you get the form? That would be important.
You can go online with the chamber, both Chamber of Commerce, okay. And the form is there. It's available there. That's one way. The other thing is, you can contact me at my email. It's a little long one, mihajlova@swdubois.k12.in.us, and I'll be more than glad to send one to you.
I'm glad you spelled that out for us.
They can also get the form online at JASWIN.org under the Special Events tab. The form is there in a PDF document they can download. And
I guess they can handwrite the form, type it up, whatever, and,
yes,
then send it back to you. Do you want it by email, or can they deliver it, I guess, if they wanted to?
They can deliver it. I'm either at central office with Southwest Du Bois School Corporation. I'm also at Holland Elementary, part of the day. So, they can deliver it that way. They can really deliver it to our Chamber of Commerce, and we can pick it up there. So just a variety of different ways that, So I think, emailing it also is a great way for us to get it.
So folks out there need to just simply think of maybe somebody they work for, somebody they do business with, or somebody that they personally know who's been an outstanding business person in the community to make a nomination.
I think people need to understand, and I think they do understand. Du Bois County is very unique in itself. Mm-hmm. With the woodworking factories that we have, and then also spurring a lot of other different things. There are a number of individuals who have what we would call, have made it and made something, for, not only for themselves and their family, but also for a lot of other families. And so, those people who have given back to us, what we would like all of us to do, you know, you need to look at those individuals and truly recognize them by nominating them.
No, we are a ways off, probably 6 months, but be watching for the dinner, because reservations will be, and if I remember right, last
It'll be
year
a
was
breakfast.
pretty well, breakfast, I keep saying dinner, the breakfast, and it was sold out. if I remember.
Yes.
I mean, it was a,
Yes.
it was a full house at the Honeyberg Event Center.
And
But
it'll
we're
be
a
at
ways
the-
off before we have to worry about
Yes,
that.
and it'll be at the event center also, you know, once again.
Right now, the most important thing is nominate someone,
Correct.
either living or deceased, because there's two different, I guess, categories might be one way to look at it. Anything either of you'd like to add about just make a nomination? Okay.
Yeah, definitely. You know, please, please look back in your history and see those individuals, you know, who have inspired and nominate. You know, for us, I think as many as we can have, and then, you know, we will have a process where we'll reduce that number, you know, for our committee, so that when we meet in December and select, you know, one an active, you know, or retired, or two a historic member to be recognized, and then in January we will make those names available.
And this is for Du Bois County.
This
correct?
is
These are Du Bois County
correct.
folks. Okay.
Specific to our county.
All right. Well, the Junior Achievement Business Hall of Fame nominations must be made, completed, and turned in by November 23rd. Is that a Monday?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes,
So that's
it
a Monday.
is.
So they need to get it to you by close of business on that
Oh
day?
yeah, very
Okay.
much so. And
All right, so nominations need to be in by the 23rd. Think of somebody that you would like to nominate and get to work on it right now. Thanks to our guest, Al Mihajlovits, who is on the Junior Achievement of Southwest Indiana Big Board. He is also on the selection committee for the Business Hall of Fame. Also, our guest has been Ruth Wilson. She is the program coordinator for the JASWIN Junior Achievement of Southwest Indiana. Thanks to both of you for being on.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching WJTS in.form. We're local people watching local people.